Hi, and welcome to another Type with Me. In today's video, I want to talk about WebSockets in Bun. It has a great API to work with WebSockets, so let's dive into it. So first of all, what is Bun? Well, Bun is a fast JavaScript all-in-one toolkit, right? So you can do a lot of it with it. And one of the things is you can write a server with it and also a WebSocket server. It relates next to node.js and Dino, and we're going to try it out. So if we are going towards index.js, you can see that I have here something like this const server and then bun.serve. You have here a fetch method. It doesn't need to be async. You'll see in a few minutes or why I made it sync. You have here also WebSocket, and WebSocket can have message, open, close, and a drain, right? So when a message comes into the WebSocket, it's going to deal with it right here. When we open a WebSocket, we get it here. When we close a WebSocket, we get it here. And of course, we can listen to it and see what the server hostname is and the server port, right? So one of the things that I can do now is here add the following thing. We can do console.log message, and we can do something like this. We can do websocket.send, json.stringify, and then an object. Of course, here what I'm gonna do is just do also console.log, open, and then we're gonna put WebSocket right here. Then what I can do now is do something like this. We can do server.upgrade rec from request. And here you see upgrade a request to a server WebSocket. So that's actually what it's going to do. Of course, one of the things that I also want to do is add a unique ID or identifier towards the session. So, and I can do that like this. So here, of course, we're going to create a sync function out of this, and we're going to generate a session ID. How do we do that? Well, we can do that very easily by just saying generate session ID crypto.random 16 bytes to a string of base 64. So then it just generates a random bytes of 16 length, and we want to use base 64 to encode it. Well, actually, it's decoding it. You see here, decodes buff to a string according to the specific character encoding, and encoding start and end may be passed to decode only a subset of the buffer. All right, so we have our unique ID, and of course we need to return something. So we return new response. And what do we put into the body? Well, we're going to put something into the body. So going to return this one. Now run bun index.js, for example. We can go to localhost 3000, and if we now open up Postman. We can, for example, clear messages. We can connect. We see here that we are connected. We can send something, and we see here this has been sent it over to the WebSocket server, and we get back hello world. So one of the things you could extend from is you can now just say that you fetch something. You can check for a path name. If your path name is /socket, for example, you upgrade it. If it's not, you just return hello world or a index page or something else, right? Right, so I'm going to restart the server again just to show you index.js. And if I now go to this one here, right, you need to see here that you can change WebSocket towards HTTP. Then you go to localhost 3000. We send something. We get here hello world back. If I send something now here, I can connect to it. So that's great. If I do this or disconnect, sorry, I guess I need to do that. I need to connect. You see here that we can't do that. So I need to connect now to the right socket, right, connect. And you see that we have a connection. Again, we can send something and we get a response back. So great, this is just the start of a WebSocket interaction with Bun. It's quite easy. It's a nice API, I think. It's great to experiment a little bit with how to handle things with Bun. Under the hood, Bun has also a pub sub mechanism to work with, and it also has flavors of MQTT. So I will show you a little bit where you can find the right info to go a little bit deeper into it yourself. So I said it to you, Bun has a pub-sub, and the implementation implements a native publish subscribe API for topic-based broadcasting. Individual sockets can subscribe to a topic specified with a string identifier and publish messages to all other subscribers to that topic. This topic-based broadcast API is similar to MQTT and Redis PubSub, so it could be handy when you need to create something like a group chat or something else. I think it's worth exploring it a little bit. One of the things you see here, you can serve with a username string, and then you can get the username from your request and do something with it, add it, for example, towards your server.upgrade with data username, and it will be as a package sent through towards your WebSocket. So thank you for watching. This is a little bit an introduction on WebSockets with Bun. I think it's a nice extension. I really like Bun and how they are presenting or giving us opportunities within their JavaScript runtime. So thank you very much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you next time.